Welcome to today's People to People. I'm Jewel Hillary. Next week, Chicago's Bud Billiken Day Parade will mark the return to school for students here in Chicago. And as they return to the classrooms, one local organization is celebrating excellent educators in our communities. Joining us from Chi Gives Back is Stacey Arrington and a former Teach to Give honoree, Willie Williams, who has also been in the classroom. Thank you, Stacey and Willie, for being with us on People to People. It's a pleasure having you here.
Thank you for having me.
Yes, awesome. Okay, so let me start off, for folks who are not familiar with Chi Gives Back, tell us about this awesome organization honoring our educators who, as we mentioned, just deserve so much more praise than they're given.
Absolutely. Chi Gives Back is an organization that feeds the city of Chicago's underserved community.
Okay.
And our organization made 6 years old this year.
Congratulations.
So we're celebrating our anniversary as of last month. Thank you. And as far as Teach to Give is concerned, it is an honor to set a platform for the teachers of not just CPS, but also private schools in the city of Chicago to offer an opportunity for them to celebrate and get ready and be energized for the upcoming school year.
Yeah, I would say they need the energy for sure.
Absolutely.
Yes. All right. And so, Willie, you were an honoree, I believe, in 2019, right?
Absolutely.
Yeah, just talk to us about that experience and how it felt to, receive love and praise, like, again, that you all don't deserve. I'm sorry, you absolutely deserve that you don't receive, I should say, as often as you should.
Thank you. It was a wonderful experience. I really got a chance to create a network of different educators and be involved with a different network of different educators. But this organization has been so wonderful in terms of supporting new teachers, older teachers, veteran teachers, black teachers, white teachers. So as a black male teacher, it was important for me to be in and be involved with organizations that had similar missions, did similar work, and actually stood by the things that they said they would do. And Chi Gives Back does all of those things. Winning that award in 2019, I was so excited. And that excitement, you could probably still see it on my face today. But
no, I love that though. And I don't want to interrupt you, but Black male teachers, particularly in elementary schools. You mentioned that you were in a number of elementary schools.
Absolutely.
Just so important for Black and brown children to see a Black man who can be a role model. And, just talk about the significance of that when you were actually in the classroom. And what you're doing now.
Of course, absolutely. I've actually written 2 books on it as well. But just the beauty of being able to not only I graduated from CPS and then I taught in CPS. So being able to bridge that learning of what life was like as a young Chicagoan and as a teacher, as a student, versus what that life was like as a teacher, and being able to support students with a real heart and a real soul towards representation, towards guidance, and even towards discipline, not looking to kick students out, but being the taker in of students that some teachers might not want in their space, right? Not being the one who is the yeller, but being the one who is the hugger, right? Because you might realize that those students might not have had a hug in that week. So all of those kind of situations are wonderful to be in as a person, as a Black man, and it made me very excited to continue forth teaching. And now I run my own company to where now I partner with schools. So I'm partnered with 9 different CPS schools right now. So it's interesting because I've been a student, a teacher, and now a CPS vendor and a partner as well.
So it's like full circle.
It's full circle. And now I get to kind of bring in all those resources now in a different way.
That's so awesome. And so, Stacey, let's talk about the event a little bit more. So coming up on August the 7th, I believe from 5 until 8. Just, as you mentioned, these teachers, they're in the classroom with kids all day, obviously not during the summer, but during the school year. So this is just a time for them to unwind and to have some fun. What's it going to be like for them?
Yeah, well, going back to where, as we remember being in school where all celebrations for teachers were in the classroom or in that cafeteria, we're looking to take it so many steps up and provide an adult environment. So we're going to be hosting the CPS teachers at the Godfrey Hotel.
Oh, nice.
We have entertainment, we
Okay.
have a DJ, there's food, there's drinks.
Okay,
There
yes.
are loads of opportunities to place a smile on the face of our educators. So we're excited to host not only the educators, but those who support them as well. So their family will be there as well. So it's almost like a family reunion, if you will. So we actually have that. There's another component to it as well, where we have our classroom kit pickup day, which is a few days afterwards, where the teachers will pick up their actual gifts that will be awarded to them
Oh, nice.
for being an honoree,
Okay.
which is a classroom kit valued at $250 of classroom supplies. Those are resources that they won't have to go into their own pockets for, in addition to a wish list item. So, you know, we're excited about that. We're still looking for donations at this
Good
time,
to
but
know.
definitely in the place where we are just literally ready to just love on our educators.
Yes, our very well-deserving
Absolutely.
educators. Let me make that very clear.
Yes.
Well-deserving educators. Okay,
Well-deserved.
we have a few more minutes left. Talk about the Labor of Love event on August the 25th for
Yes.
back to school.
The education community is not just the teacher and the faculty and staff, it's also the community of our children. So what we're looking to do is place an event at Inglewood Branded, which is located Ashland and 63rd Street
Okay.
in the Inglewood area. There we will be providing a host of activities for the children as well, including music. We'll have a DJ, we will have food, all complimentary. We'll also have dental and medical screenings for the children as well. One main component, which is my favorite, is we will actually be providing free haircuts and hairstyles
saw
for
that.
the girls.
I said, all right.
Yes, which is different.
Okay.
The events that we
Yeah,
see around
yeah.
this time of year is just for the boys. So
Right.
we talked, we had a
Yes, we
conversation
need our
with
hair
the
done
board and
too,
said,
right.
let's give them some love as well. So we're actually going to be taking care of both boys and girls, and all within a square block
Awesome.
of Inglewood.
All right. Well, thank you all both for joining us this morning. Thank you for the love that you are showing to our teachers and our
Absolutely.
students. And yeah, lots of good things. Thank you all
Yes.
so much.
Thank you
Thank
for
you.
having us.
All right. Well, to learn more about all the great work they do and to donate to help out with the teacher wish list, you can visit shygivesback.com.